welcome to Vlogmas Day 14. This is Little Workroom Crafts and my name is Davina. Well, hello. As you can see, we're up in our little normal comfy little place, the little workroom. I finished my cross stitch last night. The day just got better as it went on, honestly. Then I thought, oh, I've got 2 stitches to put in, so I will I'll record these, the last 2 stitches. So I sat there with the camera, got it all set up, sat there on the chair, like that, looked up, and I hadn't pressed the record button. So you've got the last stitch going. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, it's done. So what we're going to do today is we are actually going to frame Glenn's secret. So then I know it's out of my head, it can be wrapped up and put on his pile of presents, because at the moment it's here and it's hovering and I don't like that. So I thought, well, what we'll do is we'll do that and get it all done. As I said yesterday, this afternoon, I've got my hair being trimmed at 1:15 this afternoon. So that's why I haven't washed it and styled it this morning. Made it worse this morning, because all that will be done this afternoon after I've had it trimmed. Okay then, right, so, I tell you what, this is such an important question, so well done, Viv, I will say. I got a question from Viv yesterday saying about, when a cross stitch requires 2 of one colour, is it best to buy the 2 at one time? Yes, it is. Fabrics, craft cottons especially, they're plains and all stuff like that. Obviously everybody know about yarns and skeins of DMCs or Anchor or anything, all have dye lots. They're all dyed in a batch, and then obviously when that's all gone they dye another batch. So not every batch is going to be identical. So say for instance, like when it came to the kaleidoscope, it did involve 2 lots of one colours, didn't it? Because I had needed 5 skeins in total, 1 of one colour and 2 of 2 colours. I did buy them all at the same time, just in case, because yes, they do actually have a dye lot. It's very, very slim, but just like anything, sometimes it can show, sometimes it can't. But anybody out there that actually is getting into quilting or patchwork, as I say, normally when it comes to patchwork and quilting fabrics, this was my thing when I worked in this shop. Normally a patchwork, and we call them craft cottons, but they are a quilter's cotton. So a craft cotton normally have a 3 to 5 month lifespan. So say if there's a story, which is what they call a collection of Moda, Lewis and Irene, that you think, oh, I'm going to buy some of that for this quilt, and then I'll come back after I've done that and cut. You can't guarantee getting it, because if that shop has run out, a lot of the other shops might have run out, because they do one batch basically. So, but when it comes to the plains, especially, say for instance, if you've got a fabric or a tone on tone, for instance, the tone on tone plains. I was going to say basically hugs, but they've been discontinued, unfortunately, Simon, if you're watching. That is what they call a basic stock. So they are repeatable. So, but even so, the repeatables will have a dye lot. So they will dye a batch and then dye a batch, so it won't be identical. So say for instance, if you're going to go into a shop and that needs and you think, oh, I'm going to do a sampler quilt, that's a good example, a sampler quilt, and it requires 3 meters of a main fabric, buy that 3 meters in one go. The other contrast fabrics, say fat quarters or 20 centimeters or so on, you can add as it goes, because it doesn't matter as long as they're all the same in that one block. But that background fabric, for instance, if you get halfway down that quilt and you think, oh damn, I need to go out and buy the other halves, you're not going to guarantee that's going to be the same dye lot. So getting back to Viv's question, so it is actually very important, Viv, so well done you. Yes, if a cross stitch pattern for instance, and you're doing it on the same count, requires you to have like 2 black, 3 white, 4 cream, or so on, buy all the same at the same time. It is definitely worth doing. Definitely worth doing. Okay then, right, so I hope that helps everybody. That's a bit of a blabber, wasn't it? Right then, so let's get on to finishing the secret. Okay then. Right then, okay, so I've just been through all my stash in there, took out 4 boxes worth of stuff to find my glue gun, and I was in there. Good start, eh? Good start. Anyway, right, so let's get going. I'm going to tilt you down because I don't want this to be too long, and I use my good old Best Press. I love this stuff. I use it for my sewing, quilting, you know, to get rid of all the creases. It's brilliant. For cross stitch, it's amazing. I also am lucky enough to have one of these mats, wall mats. I got mine. Oh dear, I can't remember. I'll have to think about that and let you know. Anyway, they're brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. So what I do is I actually put the cross stitch face down, give it a little spray on the back, run over with the iron. It comes up lovely. Absolutely lovely. So obviously, quick flash. This is the before. And I'll... Right then, okay. So, and this is, look at that. After the Best Press. I will show you... Right, okay. It's finished. But obviously I can't show you. It's so annoying that I can't show you. It really is. But I will definitely either show you, probably not on Christmas Day and Boxing Day, because obviously that's family time for everybody. Well, not everybody, you know, there is some out there on their own. But what I will say is on the, let's have a look. The following week, so the week in between Christmas and New Year, I'll pop in an extra podcast. And then I will show you the actual pattern itself and the finished product. And I will say, Claire, thank you, it worked. You know what I mean. So when it comes just quickly to the bits that you cut off, now these I will keep this wide of the Ada because they're good for smalls and, you know, little decorations and stuff. These little bits I won't. They will actually go into the bin, but these ones I will keep. Right then, so just quickly, let's show you. Hang on, let me iron this first and then I'll show you my big piece finished. Right then, okay, so here it is, the kaleidoscope. I am so chuffed with this. I absolutely love it. I won't go through the colours of the 3 threads again. If you want to know what they are, look at yesterday's vlog. As you probably could tell, I had a fit of giggles because I just got right confused. But wow, I am so pleased with this. So this one is actually going to be put away now until after Christmas because I've got to get a frame for it. I am just going to frame it as plain as I can. And yeah, because I don't think it needs anything else. I really don't. And then that'll go up on my special wall up there. So while I've actually got my bits out, I probably am going to do my dobby. So might as well while I've got everything out. So I'll be back in a minute with the dobby. Right then, okay, well I did try to do dobby just in the frame with nothing, but as you know me, I had to put a little extra on, so I added a little bow at the top and a button, and these two were gifted to me from my lovely friend Colleen in Texas, so thank you. So I used the Ada for the Secret Service, the OOD, and yeah, and I've also used some of the ribbon and the buttons and the button that you gifted me as well. So I'm really pleased with my dobby. I really am, and I'll have to wait till Glenn's off at the weekend so we can you know, so he can put it up for me. Okay then, right, so a bit of an eventful morning, and it's only 10:10 in the morning. Let's do the advents, shall we? And then I'm planning on, before I have my lunch, to get on my wheel. So what's to say, when I get a little bit more practice, I will definitely show me on my wheel, but at the moment there is just a lot of face pulling and you don't really want to see that. Okay then, from my lovely friend Viv, number 14. Oh, pumpkin spice. Oh, you know me so well. I'll be having that one later. And look at that. That is beautiful. Look at the colours in that. Absolutely gorgeous. I will show you yesterday's. And Viv did get in contact with me, and she said it was, I can't remember the colourway, but it was from Truly Hooked. I love Truly Hooked yarns. Oh, I've used them for years. They're lovely. So that's where they started. And oops, that was yesterday's. Absolutely beautiful. So that one will go in there this afternoon. So whee! I'm loving this, absolutely loving it. Put that there. And number 14 from the lovely Teresa. Chocolate. Oh, what's this? Blueberry Brilliance. Hamid Tea London. Oh, I've never heard of those. Oh, let's get the glare out of the way. Never heard of them. Oh, be interested to try that. Thank you. So I don't know what this one is. I don't know what any of them are. It's a so sweet violet. Oh, wizarding training. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, excellent. Thank you. As a stitch marker or progress keeper. Well, I'll use them for both. So, oh, that's amazing. So that goes with me, Dobby. Do you know what? When I was actually doing Glen, I just started Glen's Secret and he rang. They do it to me every time. Oh, yes. So I absolutely love this. That is absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. So it's been a bit of an eventful morning already, hasn't it? So I've fully finished 2 cross stitches. I've got to get the frame for the big one that I finished last night, and then that will just be fully finished as well. And then I have so I've got no cross stitch on the go at the moment. So I know I have the, what's it called, the spring one to start, but I've got to kit that up. We'll do that before Christmas. So now basically I've got my jumper that I can knit on, but I've also picked up my striped socks. I've left them all downstairs, so I will talk about them tomorrow. So I thought, well, if I work on them as much as I can, I'm hoping to get them finished for before Christmas Eve, when I cast on my socks, which I've all got caked up and ready to go, with the lovely yarn that got gifted to me. Oh my gosh, forgive me please. Oh, when I show I will mention your name. I'm ever so sorry. Lovely lady and friend brought me, is it the Hope, or was the Hope this year or last year, from Yarndale. I know it was yarn last year's colourway, and it's just, wow, it's just me in a ball of wool. Honestly, it's beautiful. So I've already got that caked up and ready to go. So I want to get these ones off the needle. So I'm going to be sock knitting loads, and obviously hopefully getting some spinning in as well. So I'm really, really pleased that I'm actually on schedule. I really am on schedule. I've written out my lists of the things I've got to order and get everything ready after Christmas, so I can order to stock up, you know, for bits to go towards the shop and stuff. And yeah, so I'm all on track. I'm loving this. All on track. So yeah, I am going to go downstairs now. So I am going to love you and leave you, because this is going to be a little bit of a hit and miss one today. But yeah, you know, so we've had some progress. That's all that matters, isn't it? We've had progress. So then, okay, I am going to love you and leave you. So I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm enjoying this so much. And yeah, so please take care, stay safe, and happy crafting. Bye.